Take a polygraph and do the
Okay,
policy.
this is an interview with Maggie Boswell from earlier today that I'm checking out as requested. So let's get a hillbilly mama's perspective.
Based on their policy, or you just don't?
Based on their policy.
Okay.
So based on their policy, she says she can't take the polygraph. That could be due to the person couldn't get there in time. She failed to sign a signature line correctly. She refused paperwork. It could be policy means we just can't tell you the real reason. We're working on it.
I mean, not good.
Okay, when she does that little grin,
like any headways being made with the search for Evelyn?
it concerns me.
I know they're trying their best.
Now she's changed her mood. The cops are doing their best.
Last time you told me all about how you're missing her and everything, and
It just gets worse every day.
it does.
But her emotions get a little bit calmer every day. That just is not conducive to one another at all.
How's you doing with your support system? I met Steven, and
Now she's gonna
he told me
cry.
that he's been trying to help you and
He
everything.
is. They're being really great. Better than my own family's made me at this point.
See, okay, now she's talking better about her family. I just think this is a family, like a family vendetta, that sadly, because of what has occurred, is going to have to play out on a public stage in front of God, Jesus, and everybody. And I just think that this is just showing possibly what this girl was raised in, how she was raised, and some of the issues that she dealt with as a child herself. I just feel that there's something more going on here. And you know, everybody is trying to say, oh, it's the gypsy thing. Honey, we're all different kinds of people. We all have different kinds of ways, but you don't just lose your child. You just don't lose your child.
You do kind of have an idea of where Evelyn is?
They're checking.
They're
checking now.
Okay.
Watch her start blinking.
And
They're
did you
checking. They're
report that
checking.
before?
They're doing their best.
And
Stop asking me this. I'm telling you that they're the headlights. Stop asking me this. You're making me uncomfortable.
You're going through, what's getting you through this tough time?
Just people who are there for me.
So now she's all on people that are supporting her, like she's never had support in her whole entire life.
I wish I did.
I mean, if people are as disposable as I think she probably thinks people are, it would. Yeah, I understand why people are not very supportive.
She was with your mom?
Just she was supposed to babysit her. Didn't
Not
have
for
her.
3 months, not for 4 months. Nobody babysits for that amount of time.
What do you think happened? Like, what went wrong? She just wasn't there, or what happened?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
So calm about not knowing what happened to her child. Let's stop this for a second. Let's stop this and let's. I'm gonna talk for a minute. Let me see if I can stop this. Okay. So I think probably what's going on here is we've got a young girl. She's 18. She thinks she's playing she's got a great poker face, and she does not, bless her heart. Now this is just my feedback, what I'm getting off of her after my years in law enforcement and working as a counselor and reading people's bodies and body language and mannerisms. Something is amiss. She's very emotionally inconsistent for somebody that is going through such a trauma. Most parents would need to be sedated to handle what she's going through. That leads me to believe there is distance in her relationship with her child already, which tells me she's probably not providing daily care on the daily for her child on a regular basis, and that the child is in the care of others on a much needed platform. So the child is probably farmed out quite a bit. Now, if you've got a big family, that's not a horrendous deal. If you've got a very close-knit family, but obviously the mother had not laid eyes on her in months, which is a huge issue, parents. How can you not look at something that you created that should be like the biggest, most proud thing? I mean, if I don't hear from mine and they're grown, I'm like texting them, are you okay? Are you kicking? But she's very inconsistent. She does this little grin, and she thinks she's got this little power control. Her eyebrows go up and she grins, and it's when she knows that she can, she's got something or she can nail a question, she feels very smug about it. And that tells me there's some deception going on there, because at other times she's very deer in the headlights and she's trying to flee and make the interviewer stop. And then she'll disengage when the interviewer asks her certain things. She'll completely look away. And that, to me, reads as deception. It reads as she knows more than she's letting on to. She knows more and she's trying to play this. And at the end of the day, she's more concerned about her power and manipulation over this situation than the well-being of her girl. That is just huge to me. We already know she's been arrested for filing a false report. She's willingly and knowingly given them false information. So that's a concern already, that I can't trust her, that I can't put any stock in anything she's saying, and that she should be on the spectrum as the mother I'm watching as well. So it all tells me, I believe she's just immature, was raised in a family that had some issues. Now they've bloomed. Something has happened. I believe the child was farmed out. I don't think she knows where the child is. I think she knows that there are possibilities of where the child may be, because she farmed the child out a lot. I don't believe she knows where the child is, and sadly, I fear the worst. I really hope that somebody has that baby safe, and just for some demented reason is not calling in. Maybe they think they're keeping her safe. But I believe that because she was neglectful as a parent, and the grandmother obviously has some issues, that this child has been farmed out and God knows where she is. And I believe that she knows more than she's saying, but I also believe that she knows that something may be amiss at this point, and if it is amiss, I better look innocent, I better play a game, I better put a storyline out, and I better start to do damage control. That's what I'm getting from this, damage control. And I'm still little, I have problems with my family. Honey, I hope that I'm wrong, but I fear the worst.